what feelings and beliefs about love and the relationship have you healed or shifted for you to be able to move forward, looking or waiting or being ready for the person to come to your life? So, what are the things that you learned, the feelings, the emotion that you learned, the belief that you learned that, okay, I think now is the time that I need to open up and be ready for the person.
My major fear was security, protection,
Mm.
safety, that I got from my childhood, from my parents, from my surrounding, that, and as a woman, you always think that the male is the one who's going to give you security, because as the, religious and collective consciousness of our society. So every time there was a dependency on others,
Yeah.
on your partner, that you will give me security, you will give me protection.
Yes.
So all that, the female figure always depending on men. And nowadays I see that in men also.
Oh,
It's my friends, they are like, they want security, financial security from female also.
Mm-mm.
I've
Yeah.
seen that. So my major was protection and safety, security, because as a kid, I didn't have a father. So my
Mm.
security, he was my security, he was my protection.
Okay.
And that you always reflect that in your soulmate. Like you always
Yes,
want that
yes.
father quality in
Yeah.
your soul. You always attract that same thing. So I had major issues with that. And the day I learned that I am the one who's going to give myself protection and security, that dependency finished,
Mm.
that believe and faith in your own self. I know that I can give my safety and protection. And that fear of being loneliness,
Mm.
you know, fear of loneliness is gone
Okay.
in this, in this year of feeling that, oh my God, what will happen if someone will dump me? What will happen if I'm a divorce? My God,
The
what will
what
happen
if?
if I'm
Yeah.
separated? What the people will say? All those fears, when you work on those fears, and with time, when it finishes, and when you give, like, when you have that own secure, like, I used to always see who will give you security, and then like, my
Yes.
father will give me, my husband will give me security. But when the security should come from within, it's God
Yeah.
who gives you security.
Of
It's
course.
inside you. When you feel that strength in you, that strength when you built inside you, that is the time I think you're more open for love, because that
Mm.
all those fears are gone, finished. Fears are gone. And you don't even reflect those fears from others, that that others are like, oh, she's so scared, oh, she's
Yeah.
depending on me. That fear is also like,
Because you have already identified all those things right now, right? So, and yet you remain single. So why so? Why do you feel you're still single at the moment? Why do you feel it?
I don't feel that I'm enjoying my singlehood also, because I know that one day I'm going to have a soulmate. So I'm
Yeah.
enjoying this time also. But
Yeah.
I'm sure there's divine timing for everything.
Mm-hmm.
I know, and I'm sure he's worth waiting.
Yeah.
So I'm just enjoying my singlehood now. I'm not, because I know there were times where I was single, lonely, and I had so many dear fears and depression.
Mm.
Now also I'm single, but I don't think I have all those issues. I'm at peace. I'm enjoying my life, because I know I'm not going to be single for the rest of my life. So I'm
Of
enjoying
course.
this part also.
And by the way, Sarah is in India and I'm in Dubai. That's why we met in Dubai. And what? No, we met online first, and then we met in Dubai, and then we
Yes.
became friends. And she became my student, and then she went to India again. So this is a nice topic because every now and then when we're talking, we have a different perspective. Because me, I'm married. I have two kids from the first husband and one from the second, which is I'm happily married. And then Sarah is having so many experiences when it comes to relationship. And I learned also from her, even if she's single. So these are the things that we wanted to share about everything about affairs of the soul.
A question now.
Now it's my turn.
Yeah. How do you align your energy with the kind of love you want to experience in your life?
Oh,
How do you align?
I'm because my husband and I have a very different style in life. I'm into more on a spiritual path, and he's into technical, the techie savvy. The good thing is we never felt that we have clashes. We don't clash,
Mm.
don't argue on the things that we do. Because I love the way when he says, this is how you do it in technicality. He's very good in computers. He's very good in technology. He's very good in automation. He's very good in that. He's For me, it's a very good way for me that whenever I have my spiritual time, he knows how to respect it. He knows when
Yeah.
I'm in my room and I'm doing meditation, he's not going to disturb me. And I know also his duties when he's working that I know I have to respect his space. But when we go to gathering, if there will be like meditation from Dubai is very good in doing holistic work, meditation outside. He even accompanied me going there, and it's a very good thing. In terms of in alignment, I think the only way I do is I feel comfortable, like I am me when I am with him. I don't have to pretend that, oh, I have to be like this, I
That's
have to be the wife, I don't have to pretend anything, because he know from the start that I am this. This is me. I have my spiritual path, and he has his own, and we can even go together on both journeys at all. This is how we do it. It's like compromising, understanding, having patience, having trust. These are virtues that I learned: trust, patience, and also forgiving. Forgiveness. Because there are times that you're gonna argue for some small small things, and if you don't know how to compromise and forgive each other for those small things, it will pile up. And I learned that if there's a little mistakes, just you know don't don't put energy on that. Because they said,
mm.
energy flows where your mind goes. It will make it worse if you put something like that.
Because we are spiritually, like,
Mm.
in spirituality, we are more like always up, like, and but for having a partner who's so much into gadgets, like, pulls you down, grounds you, like, like
Yeah,
we see this part also of the world,
yeah,
because
yes,
we are always at the other part of the world. So I think this must be bringing you down
yes.
to see this also.
It's
So it's a balance,
yeah,
beautiful
it's
balance.
like, yeah, it's like when he's saying, I'm already up to nowhere, and he's gonna remind me, hey, you're still here on earth. And then when he's so much
Ha.
grounded that he's into politics, and I will tell him, hey, that's not the real word. That's all illusion. I'm gonna remind him that this is not really happening. It's just here. You know, there is a very good balance whenever you have an opposite attracts, right? There's an opposite energy for us, but we jive into a different kind of realm with each other.